Hola Bandidos, ¿cómo estamos? Welcome to Mel's Magic Official. I'm Magic Mel. This is Charles. And you can't see him, but I have a special guest here, my cat, my loyal companion, Pancho. So if you hear some, not meowing, what do you call that? Susurrar, like that noise cats make, it's him. So he might intervene in the show a little bit or engage in the show. Let's see. How are you guys doing? It is Wednesday, 8th of November déjà. I've been away for a few days because I got kidnapped by a tango festival and I am a tango apasionado. I stumbled into tango by coincidence. Well, is there a coincidence? But earlier this year, I started to take dance classes because I wanted to reconnect with my body and just enjoy dancing because I had a traumatizing experience when I was a kid. And I took salsa classes, bachata classes, and I just tried out this tango class, and it made boom. I'm absolutely obsessed with it in a good way. It is so passionate, it is so elegant, it's so dramatic and theatrical. The music, it has so many cultural influences, and the steps are so creative. So I went to this festival, and the teachers, so they had a series of classes. The master classes were given by nobody less than the actual world champions, 2021 world champions, like a young couple from Argentina. And I was like, I just walked up, you know, not knowing what to expect. And they had held these classes, and I'm like, and somebody told me, do you know that these are the world champions? I'm like, no. And then got to know them. They're so humble, but so passionate about their art and their expression that I got so inspired. This was nothing planned, and that's why I'm sharing this story with you. It was me just being open to the opportunity. And I used to be someone who would pass off opportunities because I don't know, I would come up with a lot of excuses that would rationalize me out of trying out something new. And even with this one, I thought, well, I don't know. I looked at the photos. I don't know if it's my kind of crowd. But I said, Magic Mel, stop assuming things. Just try it out. You can always decide otherwise if it's not your vibe. So I signed up for the first class on Thursday, and it has been a 3-day marathon from Thursday to Sunday, nonstop tango dancing and meeting amazing people. So I was like, wow, I'm so thankful to myself that I launched myself into this adventure. And I was thinking also, well, I did kind of manifest it because on Thursday I was a little bit, I know I was speaking with the universe, speaking with myself, saying, you know what, I think I need a little bit of a break in my routine because I've been very much, I guess, devoted, but getting a little bit, whenever we get a little bit too extreme in one direction, I can at least be that way. I was turning a little bit into a hermit too much and too rigid in my routines, and I just needed a kind of something else. And then this opportunity appeared, and I'm like, let's do this, and I don't regret it. I'm super super grateful, and yeah, thanking the universe for this blessing. So guys, especially seeing someone who's so passionate in what they're doing, it can be so inspiring. And don't we all need some inspiration in these times when we're so overwhelmed by just the enormity of stuff going on in the world? I mean, I'm not downplaying that, but I also tell myself I am personally of no use if I am not myself in a state, in a resource state where I can give of myself. If I'm in a state where I'm tapped into my joyful energy, I can share more with you. So I'm of no use when I'm down in the dumps. I do allow myself to feel the feelings, but at some point I ask myself, okay, how long will we be in that? Is this still useful for me? Me sirve o no? So all to say that you following your joy, you resourcing yourself, you grounding yourself, you doing anything that brings you joy is not just a privilege. It's something that's really needed, especially in these times of, turmoil, transition, crises going on. How can we envision a new earth if we're not able to embody that very frequency that we want to see more of in the world. So be that peace, compassion, love, gentleness, joy. We got to experience it. We got to embody it so we can emit it and so we can inspire other people. That's at least my 2 cents. Et voilà. I'm also a little bit knackered today because I told myself, okay, every day I'm going to do one scary thing that's a little bit outside of my comfort zone. And today it has been to join the junior group of the basketball training. And I really noticed, okay, I'm not that spring chicken anymore. Or at least I need to train more because my stamina is, I was like with the tongue on the floor, and I was like, totally fit. And I was just, hey guys, after now, I'm done. I'm out of here. In any case, I congratulate myself for having ventured out there and dare to join the team training. And it's healthy, no? But I'm also not pushing my limits. Like in the past, I would push my limits. If I would feel tired, I would still push myself. Nowadays, not only, I don't do it because my body just doesn't allow me to bulldoze the signs. No, I could push and just freaking faint on the court, but we don't want that. So enough is enough. Knowing our limits is good. Knowing when we're not enjoying ourselves is good. So we can just honor. We don't need to be worried of disappointing anyone or of coming across as weak. I told the trainer, I said, hey, you're awesome. Your team is awesome. You guys totally rock. But I gotta admit, I gotta humble myself. For today, I'm done. And it's been good. And he was like, yeah, all right. So yeah, connecting with our joy and stepping slightly out of our comfort zone. That's something I want to do. One thing is obviously feeling content and at peace with ourselves and what we're doing. And another thing is trying new things, putting ourselves into situations where we cannot predict the outcome. Like the tango classes also, I'm like, okay, I'm going there on my own. I don't know anyone. I don't even have a dance partner, but it'll all work out. And it was fantastic. So yeah, letting go of our preconceived notions, our assumptions about a situation, and just going for the experience, whatever it brings, and trusting that one way or the other, it's going to be a lesson, an experience. That's what I'm encouraging you to do. Va? Oh, Panchito, he's so sweet and he's quiet here. He's very soft. He's like me. He's half Asian and half, I don't know what he is. Half Siamese and half, what are you, Panchito? But he's a big boy. Maybe you can see him. There, you can see him. Okay, what else, guys? I told you that I'm giving pro bono coaching sessions all of November. I've shared with you a little bit what I can help you with. I want to be more specific about it. One thing I can hold space for you is if you feel like you've fallen into some kind of routine where you're disconnected from your true feelings and you cannot access them, and you need someone like me to guide you through imagination, through meditation, through visualization. That word always trips me up. To contact those feelings and to process them, to accept them, to witness them, and to release them, so you can literally lighten up your frequency. Because any unprocessed emotions, they're extra baggage. And you know that emotions are energy in motion. So when we don't process them and release them, they don't disappear. Like the emotions get stored and get stuck in our body, and they can cause disease, mental disease, physical disease, because it's our body's way of messaging us saying, hey, you gotta tend to this. You can't just ignore this. So if you feel that somehow you're disconnected, that you're disconnected from your joy, that there's something deeper going on here that you cannot quite put your finger on, and that you feel apathetic, you feel listless, you feel joyless, I can help you contact those emotions. I can provide a safe space, a safe container. I can be a witness for you to go through that process yourself with my guidance, and we can release those those heavy emotions together. So that's something specific I can help you with. Yeah. The other things are I can give you tools to soothe yourself, especially because we're so triggered, guys. I mean, just like, I don't even watch the TV, but who's like not stressed out there? No, stressed, anxious, angry, resentful, all of these emotions. If we have the tools to downregulate ourselves, meaning to soothe ourselves from these activated states, that is such an essential key, because to be a master of your emotions, which is your energetic field, is key to be, I don't like the term like to be in control, but to literally empower ourselves. Because when we are in a neutral state, we can think better. If we're in an activated state, usually our amygdala, our limbic brain gets activated, and we react from fight, flight, freeze, from a more primitive part of our brain. So the world out there is out to trigger us. But if you can soothe yourself, bring yourself at least back to neutral, that is a big bonus. So I can help you with that. Okay, that's just a few things. I will list some more items in the description box below. And know that in November, you can have a pro bono, meaning literally, no, you don't have to pay me, a session with me. Okay, so if you're curious, if you've known me for a while now, I mean, by watching these videos, you kind of get my vibe also. Yeah, if you feel that I can be of support to you, then take it. Why not? Okay, what else? I guess we should pull some cards. Shall we? What's the vibe? What's the vibe? What's the vibe? Okay, I wanted to pull a general. Is this recording? Yeah, we're good. I wanted to pull a general card for you from the not sacred economy. What do you call this? Sacred power reading cards. Okay, what else? Bah? Charles a little bit in the corner. Man, Charles, come closer. Okay, I'm connecting with your Asgard team. Come on, guys. Angels, spirit guides, gods and goddesses, and ancestors. I can even say that without like tripping my tongue up. Well, connecting with your spirit team, who's always there on call. You gotta call them, you gotta contact them for guidance. We're willing to give you this message. Let's see what they feel is your theme for this week. Okay, rest of the week. Wow. We have the 11/11 portal coming up. Vamos. Connecting with your Aska team. What are you encouraged to focus on? Posture. Encouraged to focus on. Thank you so much. But honestly, guys, if you've never tried tango, I mean, it's not like the most, it's not like, salsa and bachata is more out there. But if you never tried tango, try it out. It's amazing. It's very addictive also. Tree of Life. What a beautiful image. In Mexico, they have these amazing sculptures, like Tree of Life sculptures. One day I want to get one. They're so quirky and so surreal. It's totally like my vibe. So I'm just reminded of that when I see the Tree of Life. But look at the colors. Look how there he is. The colors of Charles blend over into the pink of the Tree of Life and onto me. It's all connected, guys. So let's see what the Tree of Life has to say for you. How has your week been anyway? After this tango marathon, I had to reposer, descansar, relax a bit, because as I'm telling you, I'm not a spring chicken anymore. Okay, vamos. Tree of Life, create strong foundations to support future goals and aspirations. The roots of the tree go deep, and the deeper they go, the higher it can grow. The breath of life is all around us. Self-sustaining, the universal tree of life provides a gateway to connect us to the knowledge of self. You are deeply connected to the universe and the world around you. When you respond to the actions and reactions of the earth and its people, you ultimately decide how you will grow and thrive. The tree of life requires you to look at your breath and to ground yourself in the present moment. Nature does not concern itself with the future. Plants know exactly what they need to do in any given moment. Living in the present will provide you with more time. Your presence is all that is required right now. You are strong and resilient. Hold your space. Where are your roots? Plant and keep your feet firmly on the ground now. Any sudden change may cause instability in your personal life, so dig your roots deep into the earth to create a firm foundation that you can build from. Are you relying too much on the support of others to help you grow? You have the answers within you to determine your direction of growth, but you must be willing to face your inner self and core beliefs. With solid nurturing and time, you will begin to see results. Family matters are a concern now. Be open to solutions to achieve the outcome you desire. Be careful with decision making. Compromising too much over an issue will leave you feeling powerless. Like a branch on a tree, growth will occur in the area that supports the core structure, or it will break and drop in order to maintain the overall strength of the tree itself. You may need to drop a branch or to solidify, a branch or two to solidify your point of view or to reach a resolution. Patience is key. You can use this affirmation. I am unified through presence and action. My strength is supported with loving roots. I mean, a tree is such a beautiful metaphor for so many things, no? But I totally agree. To be grounded, guys, especially nowadays, is essential. If you have the possibility to go outside, take off your shoes, and really connect with the earth to help you release the static energy and release heavy emotions into the earth, Mother Earth is there to receive us and also to connect with the frequency of the earth so we can calibrate. Do it. Yeah, I mean, in general, spending time in nature is a must. For me, at least, I need to go out there at least once a day, away from people, just to recharge myself. Yeah. So ask yourself, what do you need to nourish yourself? How can you resource yourself? Remember, we need to ask ourselves good questions so we can come to clarifying answers. Yeah. So that's that. Tree of life. Are you creating strong foundations? Or are you getting overwhelmed with the external vortex, tornado of information and happenings and events? Our nervous system can only process so much at a time. And in this day and age of connectivity and information, it's too much for one person to handle. And then we forget that we are in this body right here, right now, in a specific physical space. And it's only by connecting to our body and the physical space we're in now that we can actually act, be agents also of change and have impact. But if we're disconnected and up in our minds and flying to the other side of the world in our minds, we miss things in the present moment. And so many opportunities come our way if we perceive them in the present moment. Look at me with my tango festival. Had I missed that message of my friend, I would have totally missed this amazing opportunity, this blessing. Or, if I had gotten swayed by my linear mind plan for the weekend, I would have missed opportunity. So are we able to perceive the blessings and the opportunities that are right here, right now, where our power lies? Not in the future, that's where we're disempowered. Not in the past, that's where we're disempowered. Right here, right now. Taking the steps now. Align your actions with your true desires in the present moment and keep on doing that. Keep on realigning with the evolving truth, because your truth is not something fixed. If you keep on realigning with that in the present moment, you're good. Yeah? Because it's easy to get swayed and easy to get overwhelmed. But then we fall back into passivity and powerlessness and victimhood if we're too far ahead or stuck in the past. So ask yourself, are you present? Are you grounding yourself? It's another thing I can help you with in the pro bono sessions. Techniques to ground yourself. To come back to the present moment, to come back to your body. I mean, I laugh, but I think I told you how disconnected I used to be. How I never trusted, how I wasn't present with my feelings, my emotions, how I didn't listen to the needs of my body. It was crazy. I mean, it was really self-abuse. So trusting, connecting with our body and the intelligence of our body, which is in the present moment, is a part of coming back into unity, coming back into wholeness. Yeah. So let me know if this was useful. I don't want to make it too long. It's already 20 minutes. But hey guys, this was episode 21 of season 11. We've got one more show. Maybe I'll do it right after this one. But let me know if you want a pro bono session. I'm going to post a Calendly link. It's a calendar link where you can see where I'm available. If you're so inclined, make an appointment with me. Vamos. Okay? There are two questions you're going to answer, and that's it. That's it. I'll see you for episode 22. We're concluding season 11 with this episode. Pancho, you can't see him. Charles et moi salute you. We've got your back, and we hope you've got your own. Remember, wow, I already forgot. See you for the next episode. Ciao.